Hello, it me, it him. Welcome.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Our Topic. Woo!
That's Joe. I'm Alfredo. Mike.
Ha.
Anyways, hello,
My
fellow
dad.
humans. You have been gathered here today on this very special day. Joe, tell them the day.
It's national.
Yes,
and. What day is it?
It's Thursday.
Oh shit! It's National Thursday Day. Welcome, guys. Very, very special episode to National Thursday Day in the world.
If you ever wonder why Joe's not going to be a part of like an improv group, you now know why.
What the fuck are you talking about? What the
You
fuck
now,
are you talking?
you now know why.
I yes-anded you.
You yes-anded straight into a wall.
That's still yes-anding.
Michael will be joining us in a bit. Tyler Sad was like, you want to just start without Michael? I said, yeah, why the fuck not? There's a day for everything. Why is it National Almond Day? I love almonds, but not as much.
You just love all kinds of nuts.
To have an actual day. What?
You just love all kinds of nuts.
Yes, actually.
I love nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
I don't know about cashews.
Woo! What the fuck did you just say?
Why is everyone free? It's National Podcast Day?
That's National Podcast Day?
See, now we got days lining up on days.
It's National Podcast
That's
Day.
just,
What
that's
is
just
the
too
podcast?
much. Oh, he brought it. There we go. Beast Coast.
Here we go. Did you do the intro?
Yeah,
Say, hey, welcome to What's Up with Michael and Alfredo.
It is. Welcome, what's up?
I'm your host, Michael. My co-host, Alfredo. On episode 3, we've got Joe.
We've got Joe. What's up?
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up? That's our
What-
show.
It's our
did I
show.
miss?
What's up?
You missed a lot, Joe.
Yeah, I know. I
You missed episode 1 and 2, man.
Yeah.
I missed being here.
Yeah,
It's
they
good to
got
be
you.
back.
We thought episode 3 of What's Up would be great. It's off to a bad start.
It's off to a great start. We
This
talked
man,
about how it's National
I
Thursday
said,
Day,
Joe, follow
and
my
we found
lead.
out
And
it's
this
National
man,
Podcast Day
this
as well.
man, yes, and into a wall.
Right?
And it was terrible.
Did he?
Yeah.
Michael, is yes-anding not just yes-anding?
What?
Yeah. Even if it's done poorly and horribly, it's still doing it. I'm still doing what improv asks you, which is to yes-and.
I think yes and is stupid. I think some people just should shut the hell up.
So no yes-and,
I'm not saying no yes and. I'm just saying I don't
Instead,
believe
it should
the
be
yes
but
and
no.
is always good.
no but.
I think it's yes, that's good, and I'll add to it, or no. All right, come
That's
on
a
now.
lot.
What are
hey,
you doing?
Oh, what? That's a lot of. That's
Come
a lot
on,
of
dude.
meat on one screen.
Is my meat showing?
This is my meat show.
Look, man, you get
A little bit.
form-fitting clothes, and sometimes you stretch on camera, and you know, it is what it is.
Fredo, Denise is watching. Come on.
Hi, Denise. Turn away.
Terrible.
So,
So what do you?
Even in there.
So what do you got?
Right,
For
there's-
what's up?
What do I got for what's
Yeah,
up?
what do you got
What's
for
the
us?
premise of what's up?
Alfredo and I interview a guest.
right.
Oh.
So what do you got for us?
Well, you got? If you're interviewing, you have to ask me questions.
I just
That's
said
not-
what's
yeah,
up.
what's
That's
up?
the question.
Hello.
Not the much.
Why
What
did
about you?
Why do you sound like that?
Yeah, because I'm what's up in you.
Is this how he was yes-anding you?
Honestly,
Because I hate it.
we
perfect.
gotta.
Oh, you pouring that little Lone Star in your little, what do you call
Yeah.
that thing?
So, this is the sippy cup of knowledge, and this is something that came to be because of Red Web. So, you know, Red Web, Trevor and I's little mystery podcast.
show.
It's a t-shirt show.
Yeah.
So there was one episode where he said, look, I've got a very dense episode for you. And I said, I need you to take all that mystery information and distill it into a little sippy cup for me. So then that way I can just sip on the knowledge.
Okay.
And I deemed it the sippy cup of knowledge. And the task force, which is our members, was like, I need a sippy cup now. And so now there's a sippy cup.
But if you drop it, does it spill? Mm-hmm. So it's not really a sippy cup.
Yeah, sippy
Well,
cups are to prevent.
I'm sipping.
spilling.
Right. That's just a straw.
That's just the cup. Then
Well, it's not just a cup.
Okay.
It's more like a hamster ball with an air hole.
You
Where
can't put a hamster.
A hamster can suck hamsters can suck air or hair, but Alfredo can suck knowledge or Lone Star.
You can
Original.
suck a lot of knowledge
Okay.
out of this bad boy.
Did that come out today? Is that out yet?
Not yet, but what we're gonna do is do a live shopping of it.
Oh wow!
Where we are going to
What an original idea.
We're gonna distill Look, man, you gotta take some good ideas and run with it.
Is it going to be
we're gonna
before or after March 2nd? Just let me. Okay, so you're going to copy us again. Okay.
Right, I'm copying again. It might be immediately after.
March 3rd.
But we're going to take all the sippy cups, because we only got 500 of them, and we're going to imbue knowledge into them. So Trevor and I are going to, Trevor's going to write.
Can someone buy it without knowledge imbued?
No, you don't have to have knowledge imbued. Which means that we're going to write little notes. Trevor was like, I'm going to write all these great notes and facts and everything. And I was like, I'm just going to write a bunch of bullshit. Like, don't, maybe run. Say yes to the dress.
That's what you're gonna write to people?
Oh yeah, I'm writing absolute shenanigans.
Why would it be that?
Why not, Joe?
Why not, Joe?
Something a little bit more whimsical.
You know what we need to do?
You're adding nothing to this. You're just complaining.
At least I'm not adding bullshit.
We need to talk to our
You were
booking
adding
agent.
bullshit earlier.
Okay, Tyler Stapp, our booking agent.
Oh, really?
To get better people on this damn show.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm the best goddamn guest you'll ever have.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Can
And
you want
put
to
me on
run down
episode 3?
You want to run down the roster of guests we've already had?
No, please don't do that. Stop.
We unfortunately have Joe.
Shut your fucking mouth.
And I apologize to you, audience. You're going to have to just stomach this episode. We've had Jack. And episode 1 was...
You don't even remember the name of your first guest.
Was it Trevor?
I have no idea.
Maybe Trevor?
Was it Trevor?
Trevor.
See, I knew.
Trevor, who co-hosts this show with me.
Not this show.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Red Web.
Anyway, so you can buy that. But if you want to buy something now, buy this monkey hat I'm wearing, because now you can wear it. So this is if you heard me say, hey, let's steal the Torchies logo. That's this hat. So if you look at the Torchies logo, it's like the little devil, but we got a little monkey. Instead of a pitchfork, he has a switchfork. Goddamn genius. And Torchy's slogan is damn good. So I said ours should be not good.
Right. And Red Web is balancing the scale.
Are you sure it's okay to admit that on the air?
Why? It's called parody, Joe. We own the monkey. We own the
Right.
switchfork. Do you think they own the phrase not good?
True.
I don't fucking think so.
Worst-
But if they do, I'm not going to hear about it.
Chat's right. Worst episode of What's Up so far.
Oh, no. Shit.
You know,
Why are you looking at Tyler? The chat's right there.
Well, see, here's the thing.
I'm
Here's
looking at the fucking
here's the amazing thing about What's Up, okay? You're not rating the hosts. You're rating the guests.
That's true.
So
But the hosts are
if
shitty.
this episode
Now,
was rated like
But the
shit,
hosts are shit.
If the hosts were shitty, Joe, the first two
Whoa.
episodes wouldn't have been such a hit.
right, exactly.
The only
were
thing,
these episodes-
the only
when did
different
this, like-
part about episode 3 is
I didn't
you.
even know I was gonna be on this show.
Yeah,
No
that's
one told
it.
me What's Up was a thing.
Also, shop now. You can buy your work shirt at the Rat and Grackle. Are you ready to get in the kitchen and fucking slave over a hot stove? Well, we want you at the Rat and Grackle, where the monkey's serving up deals 7 days a week.
And
No bugs.
Bug free.
Bug free.
Bug
Local
free.
pub. Open late, but not that late.
bug free.
This is the only Face Jam shirt I have hanging in my closet because I consider it a work shirt. All my other t-shirts in my dresser.
Oh,
This one gets hung up.
you should. It looks.
Well, when I go to work at the Rat and Grackle, I gotta have my work shirt
that's
ready.
true.
I gotta get all my
Is there a
brown.
bottom.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
All right,
we'll see.
we'll get
Hey, we'll see.
We'll get
We'll see how many shirts we sell and maybe some bottoms.
Some orange shorts? Orange bottoms?
All right. Well, now
Joe.
you're saying some shit. All right.
What products are you making for the company to bring in a profit?
Oh, whew, man, so many. They're under development.
You
They're
didn't have to do that to him.
They're still R&D.
Hey.
Right? They're still in R&D.
Hey, he's
so
working-
I can't actually say what
I
they
can
are.
say it.
Yeah,
you can't.
I can say it.
No, it's classic.
His most valuable product right now is Majin Joe.
Majin Joe.
And he hates him. They should appreciate the guy more.
I fucking hate that guy. I fucking hate that.
I saw this man struggle to play Dark Souls today.
Again. 2 this week.
Yeah, two this
Yeah,
week.
two
Oh
this
yeah, Majin Joe's back because there
Well, he never left
Well,
the
there were-
audience.
Right.
There were a couple people asking because I think we were rolling them out a little bit slower.
We were rolling them out slow, but we still aren't out yet.
Yeah.
But we were rolling them out slow too because they take a long time to edit.
Yeah.
It's like way more footage than a usual video.
Yeah.
And you're not helping. in
No,
this
I
recent
do.
one.
I give a lot of content with it, right? Like dying over and over for 1 hour in the same area is very enjoyable. For
This
everybody.
man would not last a second against Pontiff.
He went.
Who is Pontiff?
Don't worry. You will call him daddy soon enough.
A third dad?
Yeah, but he will dispense with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're on Pontiff. I don't think I'll have too much problem with Pontiff. But boy, when Joe starts dancing.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Michael reminded me of that fight.
I know who you're talking
And you are 100%
I know who you're
fucked.
talking about.
You are 100.
You're talking about Dancer.
Yeah, you're fucked.
I've seen a fight of Dancer.
Right.
I don't think I'm capable.
No.
I don't think you are.
Okay. No. Like,
Glad we're on the same page.
look. It's a joke, but in all honesty, the Dancer fight, you have to know how to dodge. And boy, you don't dodge
He knows
shit.
how to dodge. He hits B 500 times.
I saw him run in to grab some souls in a corner, run out, and then run back in.
Okay, that's true. When you were in the corner with the cage monsters.
Because here's the thing. So I often forget to unlock, right? I lock on to a target, and then in my panic, I keep rolling while I'm still locked on. So what it's doing is it's rolling me in a circle.
Right, but if you know that, stop doing it.
I just keep forgetting. I panic. It's scary, man. It's scary when
It is
you're.
a little terrible.
Listen,
A little daunting?
don't you bring back that word.
Look,
Why'd you have to do that to the man?
Well, I'll tell you this. The man certainly seems daunted around staircases and ledges.
I've seen you get knocked around.
They're a little daunting.
Anyway,
What a series.
we're back. Majin Joe is
Majin
back.
Joe's back, baby.
Maybe better than ever.
But most importantly, Joe is back. Right?
Well, I said Majin Joe is
Yeah,
back.
but not just not.
Yeah, but when
guy.
someone's like, it's Elmo, they don't say, and Elmo's puppeteer. They just see Elmo and they're happy. That's Majin Joe. You're the puppeteer.
I'm a little bit more than just a little piece of bubble gum.
No, you're literally holding the controller, making him go.
Yeah.
But then he's the star.
But-
and they say, we don't want you. We want Majin Joe. We want Barney, not the guy inside. Fuck that guy
So if
inside.
you ever have to do a cosplay of Majin Joe, you're gonna have to do a lot of skin paint.
Well, we've talked about that before. We talked about what it would look like, and you know what?
The finale is just you become
maybe
Majin Joe.
Maybe we'll see a live action Majin Joe someday.
Oh, so Valentine's Day was earlier this week, and I, as you do, as some people do on Valentine's Day, took Jackie to a nice little dinner.
How many people take Jackie to a nice dinner on Valentine's Day?
Not many.
Oh, okay. Well, you said some people do.
Well, they're significant.
Oh,
Or
okay.
their friends, or their
Okay,
parents,
that
their
makes more
family,
sense.
whatever it is. So I was sitting there, we're kind of like in the middle of the restaurant, and behind Jackie, there's a couple. And I sat there and I went, man, this guy kind of looks like someone I know. I was like, fuck, it kind of looks like a former Rooster Teeth employee, Wayne.
Wayne Brady?
No. But I was like, kind of looks like him, but I'm not sure. But did the whole, there was an intricate dance.
You should have started speaking in Japanese and see if he turned around.
I should have. Because last I knew, Wayne went to Japan. And here he is sitting right behind Jackie. And I was like, that could be, but I don't want to go up and be like, hey, Wayne. And he goes, I'm Brad.
You don't go up. You just go, Wayne, and see if he starts looking around. That's how you
we
do it.
were way too
You go,
close.
Wayne.
We were
Like,
way
you
too
throw
close.
your voice.
Way
You go, who said that?
I haven't.
Who said that? Did anyone
I'm not
else named
project my
Wayne
voice.
here? Someone's calling for you.
But then I sat there and I was like, it must be, but I'm not gonna approach him. But then I did see the whole lean over to what I assume is his girlfriend. And later on I find out it's his girlfriend. And then she kind of looks over and goes, oh. And I just went, I'm pretty sure, but I'm still not sure enough. So I grabbed out my phone and I was like, okay, let me send out a quick text. And depending on if he's here or not, that's how I'm gonna craft the text. So I said, it's Alfredo. 1, how have you been? 2, you in Austin, right? In case it's not him, looks like I'm trying to catch up. If it is him,
Right.
boom, he texts
But what
me.
if he said no, but let's chat? And you're like, oh no. And you
Yeah.
get stuck at dinner.
Oh no, it's Valentine. I just text him.
So your ulterior motive would have.
I just
I would have just had a
on.
conversation with him later.
So hang on. So your feeler was 1, how you been? 2, you in Austin
Yeah.
on Valentine's night.
Yeah.
Haven't seen you in a month. You in town? Winky
Yeah.
face?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What
And then eggplant emoji. But
does that mean?
it's just vegetables.
Vegetables. Okay.
Yeah. But I see him check his phone and then look up. And I went, oh! And then I walk over. I'm like, wait! And it was like, boom, done.
So much
said hi.
trepidation.
Oh, it was so much. I didn't want to get it wrong. I didn't want to get it wrong. I didn't want to get it. But I didn't want, there's 2 things. I didn't want to get it wrong. And I didn't want the whole, hey, from either side. Hey, was that you that I saw? at the restaurant tonight? You know? And so, boom, nailed it. Caught up for a second. Everyone said hi. We'll go do a couple's date, whatnot.
Okay, instead of going through all those hoops and jumps, why didn't you just get up out of your seat and say, I have to go to the bathroom, and walk by him and look at him and see if that was him?
So the way it was seated, and they cut this table cut it by like a quarter and then shave it off. Jack and I were facing each other. Wayne is like right here. And so he was really close. And so I was like, I'll send a text. So I sent a text. But a couple other things. Later that night, Jackie goes to the restroom, comes back laughing hysterically. I'm like, what the hell's going on in the restroom? I got funny gas in the women's restroom. What's happening here? She tells me that when she was going to the restroom, she was trailing a couple. And a man and a woman, they were going to their respective restrooms. The man leans over to the girl and like touches her hand and then leans away. And then Jackie notices it's drugs. The woman was being handed drugs.
What kind of drugs?
Was she a narc?
I don't know.
Was she narc on him?
But then later, Jackie tells me that they both sat in stalls next to each other, and the woman was laughing, going, "Please don't tell on me." And then Jackie went, "I would never."
She did. She told you.
She told me.
And you told the world.
She told me, and then I told the world, and then we called the police.
Nice.
Right.
Fucking narcissist.
Could you just imagine? Could you just imagine if you're like, please don't tell on me. And you see a badge get slide underneath. That was Valentine's Day.
That sounds interesting.
It was fun. It was a good time.
Drugs and old friends.
Drugs and old friends. Yeah. It was a good time.
Drugs maybe.
So old you weren't sure. So old you weren't sure.
Yeah. Look, man.
A few years.
He didn't have that long beard when I last saw Wayne.
When you lost him. You were right the first time. When you lost Wayne, he didn't have a long beard.
Yeah.
You found him.
Yeah, now I found him.
In Austin.
In Austin, cleaned up.
Incredible. Cleaned up.
But that was a good night. I enjoyed myself.
Lindsay and I went a little bit out of town. They researched and rented like a non-Airbnb, like basically the same thing, but not Airbnb.
Oh, interesting.
Somebody like renting their house. But it was like real nice. It was like a little over an hour away. And then like 10 minutes from there was a like nice Italian restaurant that was also like in a vineyard.
Ooh.
Olive Garden.
And so, yeah, you've been there. And so, I paid all you can eat breadsticks. We got our fill.
Alfredo sauce for dipping?
No, I didn't do that. And then we went back to the house and just hung out there all night. Slept. Came home. It was chill. That's why we took off Wednesday.
I would assume as parents, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it was nice to just chill.
To just chill, not to worry about the
kids.
kids.
It was so weird though, because it was like being in a house.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, sitting in the living room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. We're just like, okay, we have a house, but
we were there like 14 hours. Like we drove there, threw all our shit in, got dressed, went to the restaurant, and then came back.
I mean, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
It's just a nice little chill time.
It was very chill. And then we left earlier than I thought we would, so we were like, there was a breakfast place nearby we were gonna get. In the morning, we were like, I'm not really hungry. I'm like, nah. And we drove almost all the way home, and I was like, do you want to go to the diner near our house?
Oh,
I was
hell
like,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
So then we like got all the way back home, and then had a nice little like. It was basically like we had a Valentine's dinner and then breakfast.
That diner's like a diner.
Yeah.
As opposed to like Denny's, or it's like a chain diner. It's like, oh,
What's your guys' like favorite diner food? I feel like everyone's got like.
I prefer diner food as breakfast food because I don't really care for any entree.
It's just the safest. Where you just go, any diner will know how to decently make eggs and bacon.
I love omelets. I love getting like an omelet or bacon or sausage, like and I'm not gonna make all that shit.
Yeah.
Like all the crap. Like I like ham and onions and like peppers and mushrooms and like all. I'm not gonna have all that shit in my house. I'm not buying all that and then I'm gonna chop it all. Fuck that. I'll go to the diner and say, "Can you make this?"
Yeah, make it for me.
Like I go there. Like I'll go to fast food if I just like I need food. If I like want what I want, I would have a fucking Western omelet like every morning for breakfast.
Oh, that's good. Tons of people in chat. Show. It's
good, dude.
Ray, hello everyone. Tonight's gonna be a good night.
Hang on, what'd you do, Joe?
Valentine's Day? We didn't do anything fancy, but I stayed home and I made a steak dinner. Cooked steak dinner. Boiled steak.
How many?
As you guys would say.
1 or 2?
Two, maybe 3.
2.
2. I heard you had 3.
I heard you had 3.
We did. I bought 3 ribeyes, but we only cooked 2.
Right.
But there's another one waiting for whoever might want it.
Right. I heard you offer it to Alfredo.
You did.
And he
did.
scoffed at you saying, I have plans.
I know. I told him, I said, if you want an extra ribeye, I'll cook one up for you.
Yeah. And then I said, why the hell did you buy 3?
Well,
And
'cause-
then you said, well, it comes in a 3-pack.
Yeah, which that made sense.
It made sense, but I just
we're
like the idea of
questioning
him
why.
going, hey,
Costco always sells things.
I just like the idea of Joe
Costco sells
going,
things in bulk.
hey, I understand if you don't have plans, I don't have plans either. Want 1 steak for you and Jackie?
I was just messing around. It's not like he was actually gonna come. I knew he had plans.
I feel like he wasn't messing around.
Why would I tell him to, hey, come to my house and have a steak when I know you're going to a very nice
Well,
place?
he would say, come near. I thought he was,
Right.
I was under the impression he was just going to give you the
Right,
steak.
exactly. I didn't
then
realize
you
I
say,
had to
"Do you
actually
need
just hang out with him.
I didn't know
to
either.
have
Now
the
it makes
steak.
sense. Now I understand his plan.
Now that sounds like a trap.
Yeah, get you over there.
Not you fucking.
What I also said was once you told me there was 3, I said, is that so Destiny can come down and go, 2 steaks, there's only 3 steaks, there's only 2 of us. And that's when you go, hang on. I have an idea.
Listen.
What if this steak is for someone?
So I have a friend joining us.
And then what'd you say? It's for the both of us.
Yeah. This is a present for both of us.
Yeah, no, we just stayed home, made some steaks, did some oven roasted asparagus and mushrooms and onions, and just like a nice little simple steak dinner.
Dude, that's the way to.
I had
that's the way
steak
to
in
do
my
it.
restaurant.
You did?
Sirloin marsala.
I had the hot rock.
Oh.
So they brought out the Japanese
chucking some beef on that
A5
rock?
Wagyu, like 6 slices and a giant hot rock, and they were like 5 seconds on each side. And all they had was just a little bit of oil, salt, pepper. And when I put that in my mouth, it was like that moment in Ratatouille where the reviewer just shot back to his childhood. And I was like, phew.
You grew up on Wagyu?
I didn't grow up with Wagyu, but I shot back and I was like, wow.
The taste reminds me.
Simpler times, better time. Wow.
Amazing.
It's so good. And it was actually so good. I was like, I want more. And then Jackie's like, I'll get you another serving. And then I got another serving, but this man, who I haven't seen all night, we've had multiple servings because we just did the Valentine's Day special because we're like, let's just eat whatever they throw at us. So we did. It was delicious. Still don't like caviar. So we've had like 4 different people come by, hand us dishes, explain stuff, etc. This gentleman, haven't seen all night, comes over, hands us another serving of the Wagyu and goes, oh, you guys are the ones that ordered a second one. And I'm like, I'm feeling that I'm being seen right now.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I want another one, but like, just sneak it over.
No.
You tell me like, oh,
Well, they hit the Wagyu bell,
Yep.
and they got to keep track.
Yeah, the Wagyu bell. Yeah, this man was like, oh, another one, huh? And I was like,
Did he call you a greedy little pig?
I felt like it.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, that's delicious. I don't like it.
Dude, I love ordering way more orders when you're at like a Hot Rock or
Yeah.
shabu shabu place or whatever, where it's just like, I'll just start with this, and you go, yup, 2 more of those, please.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love it. And sometimes I just go, oh, more, huh? I go,
I mean, you got to take that in stride, though. Did you get any
Yeah.
chili flakes? Or?
no. That was actually the first time I ate, like, because we've had Wagyu at the shabu shabu place, or we've had a lot of American Wagyu. That was the first time I was like, I do not need any rice with this. I just need this, and that's it. It was quite delicious.
The thing about Japanese A5 though is you can't eat too much of it because it's so fucking rich.
Watch me.
Joe, we're supposed to eat the rich.
Yeah.
No,
Eat the rich,
no,
Joe.
I'm not saying
Eat
it's
the
not-
rich.
Stop bootlicking.
Hey, stop bringing that shit.
Tonight, Ant-Man and the
Oh,
Wasp.
yeah.
Quantumania.
Right. I completely forgot about
I heard it's getting really bad reviews.
It's getting mediocre reviews. Everyone's saying Jonathan Majors, amazing. Paul Rudd's Ant-Man, amazing. The story is just kind of a mess. Supporting characters a little bit of a mess, and not the best start to Phase 5. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna enjoy myself. This week is a pretty packed week for Jackie and I. So we had, obviously, everyone had Valentine's Day. And we have Ant-Man and the Wasp tonight. And then Saturday, we're flying out to go spend the weekend with Jeremy and Kat, the Doolies. And we're gonna kick up another Legacy board game series.
Nice.
Yeah, so looking forward to that. I loaded a bunch of games onto my Steam Deck. I haven't bought a case yet with like a proper dock, like the one you're talking about. So I'm thinking I might just bring my Steam Deck dock because it's very tiny. Just set it there.
Small.
Just set it there and then set the Steam Deck on it. And then like a PlayStation controller. I grew up on Xbox. I'll be honest, I prefer the PS5 controller to the Xbox One controller for some reason now. Maybe it's because I rarely am on a controller anymore. I just really like the PlayStation 5 controller.
Well, it's because your thumbs are in different places.
I always love the offset of it.
Do you? It always feels weird to me.
I always loved Yeah, that felt natural to me. What I hated was like, I think it was like PS3, PS2 era, where like I would play games like Uncharted or any other shooter like Killzone or whatever, and the default was always shoot on PlayStation was the bumpers, not the triggers, and I fucking hated that.
Well, it's because they weren't triggers, right?
Yeah.
Like, even on the
Oh, they were
PS3,
rounded.
it was just R1 and R2.
Fucking annoying.
It wasn't, I think, until PS4 they finally made them triggers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they weren't like proper triggers.
They were
There
just
were proper
buttons.
triggers, but
yeah.
yeah, there were buttons, but they were rounded, so
Dude.
like your fingers just slip off all the time. I hated it. I hated it.
That's why I like the Xbox controllers have the little dents in them, too.
Yeah.
Thumbs, as opposed to just being like a ball you can roll your thumb off.
Yeah. I like that.
I get sweaty when I hold a controller. My hand gets slippy. I get sweaty watching Joe play Dark Souls. He gets sweaty, but is killed because of it.
But I don't sweat.
No, you don't sweat. You just play sweaty. But you're not good enough at this game to play sweaty, so that's the problem.
True.
You need to like play sweaty in Apex or something.
Listen, but I took a bit of a break. Okay, you cut me a little bit of slack.
Right, but you're doing nothing to dust off that rust. You're just playing like an asshole.
Well, here's the thing. There are
You're just rolling and
To
attacking.
learn how to
some
roll, I have to
extent-
roll multiple times. It's like a drill.
to some extent, that's true, right? When it comes into like, I gotta get back the muscle memory of where everything is and the controls and the whatnot. But when you're losing, like the fundamentals are still not there in terms of like losing souls and everything like that. That's not shaking off the rust. That's just that's a baby playing Dark Souls.
Listen, here's the thing. I don't want to have to go back to the Fire Link to essentially.
What's up with that light?
Yeah.
What the? Oh no.
It haunts me everywhere I go. Majin Joe.
I'm just trying to play the goddamn game. I don't want to lose my souls anymore. Oh no,
Oh, okay, we're good.
Oh, we're good. We're back. Yeah.
24 in chat says he doesn't look at his stamina bar still. Does he? Do you not normally look at your stamina bar?
He looks at it.
I look at it now
Sometimes.
a little bit more.
Oh, okay. Well,
I will say that I have a little bit of confusion with my fingers on the controller again. I've been doing this new thing where
It absolutely is new.
where I roll.
new ways to fail.
Yeah, I roll and then I swing.
You roll and you swing.
I did
keep
hear
doing it.
You keep
Michael
rolling backwards
mention
and then
that today.
towards people.
Yeah, I
again,
keep-
right, which
Yeah.
makes no sense. But the other thing, I don't know that I've ever seen you do, or maybe one time, but you've done it so many times, especially just today, let alone last 2 days, is you walk up to something and instead of pressing X, you just drink a flask. Yeah. And I'm just like, how have you fucking forgotten the X button? Or the A, I mean, it's A, sorry, I was thinking PlayStation.
Yeah.
But the bottom, and X is the drink. And you've done it so, you walked up to an elevator lever before and went,
Dude, I was
just,
gone
and I went, good one. He's at full
for a
health.
long time. I didn't really play many games. I had a lot of other shit going on, and so when I came back, I felt like I had confusion on what to.
It looks like
what to do with the controller. It's been a mess, but it's been fun.
HC in chat said Chris should invade Joe.
Dude,
Don't fucking invade.
I don't think you'd have a problem if Chris invaded you, let me tell you.
If Chris invaded me,
Yeah, I think you'd be fine.
you really don't think I'd have a problem with that?
I don't think you would.
But Chris has been playing the game a lot, from what I hear.
And not well.
Right.
So
He's beat like 3 bosses.
I could play basketball a lot. Doesn't mean that if I invaded LeBron James on the court that he wouldn't dunk.
But what if
shit
you
on me.
invaded LeBron Joe?
Oh, easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
LeBron Jones is an NBA All-Star.
LeBron Jones.
I'm excited for the movie tonight, though. I haven't seen a Marvel movie in a real long time.
What was the last one?
Since the last Marvel movie?
Black Panther.
Oh, I lied. That was pretty recent.
Yeah.
It feels like a long time for me.
I haven't seen one since the last one they made. It's been forever.
It feels like a long time. Listen, man, my perception of time is fucking gone.
Yeah.
Right now, I feel like I've been.
You could just say your perception is gone. Not even just of time. I would be more
Leave it as
broad.
More of a blanket statement.
What, are you just saying that me in general?
I'm just saying your perception of like,
Everything?
time and where the ledges are and how far you're gonna roll. And Joe, go use your souls. I don't need to. I'm like, oh, there goes his perception again.
Well,
I'm not gonna spoil this, but because we're probably God knows how long. But there was a real self-fucking today.
Self-fucking.
It was 2 parts. It was bad.
I will say that I think the last 2, no, not the last 2 parts. This last part that we just filmed, a lot of the difficulty came from me.
Oh yeah, no shit.
The game itself was fine.
So
Everything else was my bad.
That's the title. It's all my fault.
You just started playing again this week after not playing for 3 months.
Damn.
You also went into a very hard section of the game where it like starts ramping up difficulty, and you were slaughtered for it. And I was not surprised by this. Today you were in an annoying section, but not nearly as difficult. Joe did so much better fighting, but still somehow got no souls and just kept dying over. Like the last one, the man was just slaughtered again. There was no mystery.
Right.
It was him walking 20 feet and then enemies chasing him back to the bonfire and then killing him in a foot away from where he would spawn. And he'd spawn back up. He'd be like, well, at least my souls are close. Like, every time. Every time. This one, he was like going through and making progress, but I still sat there going like, you still haven't made it to the next bonfire. What keeps happening? And it was just Joe's decisions. He would literally go, what do I do? And I go, turn around. He's like, got it. And he just kept running forward. I went, okay.
My decision making was a little impacted today. Okay, a little. Some of them were a little poor. Okay, some of them the decisions were poor, but I did get better at the game.
Yeah,
as I came back.
I mean, yeah, you got better than earlier this week. For sure.
I think I'm almost back to like 100% capacity where I was before.
100%.
100% of where he was.
Yeah.
Right. But where's 100% on the scale of like skill?
I mean, I don't know. We'll find out when we get to some more baddies. I don't know how many parts are out yet or how far you are like
I don't know
in the game as far as what's been released.
Yeah. I don't know.
10 parts? 9 parts?
I don't know. I'm just more saying, and I imagine somebody in the chat will say, I'm not going to guess. I don't know.
Oh, why not? Just look at it.
Okay. You can.
Why don't we just look?
Okay.
Let's
I
just
figured I would just throw it out there. Maybe they could
Right.
look it up. We continue
Sure.
the conversation.
But
Cameron in the booth is saying 8.
What?
Cameron in the booth is saying 8.
8.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so you got a little whiles.
So you got, I mean, I'll just tell you, there's 2 more from like the last batch, like 9 and 10. Well, actually, I don't even know that's necessarily not true because a video is not necessarily a part.
No, I think we have
So I don't know how many we have
I
actually.
think we have 11 parts
Okay.
total right now.
Okay.
Minus or not including what we filmed, I believe. So,
Maybe.
I don't know though. It depends. It depends how much they have to cut out because of how much bullshit it was.
Well, that's the part you leave in though.
Right, and you just have a hypercut of it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
what
saying.
That's the way to do it.
Oh, the swamp. The Abyss Watcher.
Oh.
Oh, dude,
The Abyss Watcher was the fire
I
sword.
destroyed the Abyss Watchers.
Yeah, we'll enjoy that because
Yeah.
I destroyed them.
you won't be doing that.
Did
with the
I?
dance
No, I think I actually really fucked that up really bad.
No, you beat it in only a handful of tries. I think you beat him first try and got really excited, but he had a second phase and he killed him. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Oh yeah, I killed him.
You were like, yeah, and
I was like, that
wow,
wasn't
great
hard enough.
job,
And then
great job.
Cutscene, second
Yeah.
phase. And
But you did
that
beat it
fucked
on
up.
like your second or third try though, so
Yeah,
We love to see that.
doing
I'd
good.
love to see that. And,
Because there will be enemies.
Anyway, what's up?
Just got a text from Kat. Jeremy's making that buffalo dip.
Ooh, that's a good dip.
That's a good
That's
dip.
a good
That's a
dip.
good dip. Huh?
Take a dip of that. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, buffalo chicken dip is one of my favorites.
So we're starting up another legacy game, so it'll be a game that the story continues, and they'll have choices that go past. I think King's Dilemma, I think is what we're doing. Yeah, Meg's bringing that game over. It's a good time. I come to realize I like legacy games a lot for board games, where it's like you make a choice and like there's 2 cards, make a choice. You read the choice in the second card, like you tear that up and you just go, whoa, what was that choice? I don't know. You know what I mean? Or like, so doing things like that, we're just like putting stickers on the board that like change the landscape of it. And growing up, I'd go, no, pristine. And then here's like, put a sticker on that and change that and grab this secret box out of the case and open that up. I like it. It's like a one-time straight playthrough.
One time.
Yeah.
Can't play it ever again.
You can, but it's
last.
just you're done. You're done with it.
He's done, Joe.
Yeah, you're done.
He's done.
The game that has a lot of replayability that I like right now. I'm playing The Last Stand Aftermath. And it's a roguelike.
You're playing Marvel Snap.
I'm playing a lot of that. But I've come to realize it's a roguelike game, and I've come to realize I really like roguelike games.
That's why they call them likes.
A ton of fun. But this one is apparently it used to be a Flash game. It's nothing. The game on Steam plays nothing like it did before, but it's set during the zombie apocalypse. It's a third person kind of like top down overview, and you're a survivor. That's a part of a colony, but you've been bitten and infected, and in your final days you choose to go out and scavenge beyond the wall for the colony. So it's really cool because you're constantly you're going out, you're scavenging, you're finding zombies, you're finding material, all that kind of stuff. And like a lot of roguelike games, you're in one place, then you get to choose your path, right? And the path is always randomized, etc. And so that's really fun. But then also the infection is slowly taking you over. And there's antivirals you can find to like slow it down, but the infection is slowly taking you over. And every time it hits like a new level of infection, a mutation, you get to choose between 3 different options, and the options have one positive, one negative to each one. So it'll be like plus 50% health using med kits, but minus 25% stamina. And so like you're mutating and shifting as like you're in your final days of a survivor. So I was like, this is cool, and I'm gonna play the shit out of that and Sekiro on the plane. Yeah.
You gonna play Hades 2 when it comes out?
Oh, I'm gonna play the shit out of Hades 2.
Dude, I'm excited.
There's
I haven't even finished
so many
Hades
hot
1.
people in Hades. My God.
That's what
All the gods?
That's what you're excited for, though. Not
Yeah,
just,
dude.
like,
Those hot bodies. That's what
No.
anybody's excited for. Nobody gives a shit about the game,
Right.
Joe. The gameplay's dog shit in Hades.
Right.
All right.
Gameplay's
You ever
delicious.
It's
seen Dead by
fucking
Daylight?
terrible, dude.
It's
They want the hot bodies.
Hot bodies, baby. It's like Dead
Fuck,
by
That's
Daylight.
the hottest
dude.
body.
Who
in
cares
Hades.
about the gameplay in Dead by Daylight? Everyone that plays that game horny as hell.
Yeah,
They
dude.
love Jason.
Dude, that's a very horny community. We've discussed this before, but they're...
I'm out of the loop on
No,
people
you're
being
not.
horny for.
No, you're not.
Dude, no.
No, you're not.
They're horny for every killer in that game.
Right. It's probably the least most is Jason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's mainstream. No, it's like, ooh, give me that nurse
Yeah.
or the fucking
Plague Mommy.
yeah, or the was it like a pop star?
Oh yeah. It's like the
BTS?
It's like a pop star
Something
killer.
like that.
So he kills BTS.
No. It's
No.
like if one of BTS was the
Right,
killer.
was a killer.
It's that.
Yeah, he's got like the Brad Pitt Fury hair. It's like super shaven down the sides.
Yeah.
Very long.
Yeah.
Back, and it's like pink, and he's got like a kind of like a coat, like a jacket that's open. So you see his chest. And he's got
is
a
he ripped?
bat. And he's always he's
Of
ripped.
course he's ripped. But
But
they're
he's like-
horny.
He doesn't have to be.
But
ripped.
yes, he does.
He's like
No,
skinny,
Yeah.
skinny ripped. He's like
Yup.
skinny ripped.
Yup, he's
Oh,
skinny
okay.
ripped.
Skinny ripped. He's got a bat, but he's always like
Fuck
leaning
yeah, dude.
sexually. You know, a little bit of blood dripping, maybe like a touch of makeup.
He's sucking the bat.
Yeah.
Yup. People like that shit, dude.
What was it, Hellraiser, when they had Pinhead? Everyone was horny for Pinhead. Everyone's like, chain me.
Oh yeah, he also said something too
had
that
a-
got people off.
Yeah, he had a dialogue because he would like teleport, and then he had a dialogue, if Jackie explains to me correctly, and if I remember correctly, where he would teleport and just go, "I have come." And
That's right.
And people would be like, "Oh, Daddy!"
Did they like take it out for a little bit?
They did take it out.
Or did they take it out?
They have like a deep voice too.
Yeah, I have.
I mean, he sounds like Hellraiser.
Yeah, Hellraiser.
Yeah, I know, but they could have changed his voice.
And
Why would they do that?
Ooh, I mean, they made it.
Can you
I mean, even
imagine
if they
damn
changed
voice?
the actor, they would probably try to mimic
but like
his
if he
voice.
looked, if he
Yeah.
looked,
He goes, they're right. Psychoma in chat said there was also Wesker from Resident Evil because they did.
Was
a
he
lot
in
of-
there?
slams you against the wall.
He
and
slams
breathes
you
on
against-
your nest.
Yeah.
Sign me up,
Yeah.
Wesker.
See, there you go.
Sign me
You
up,
get
baby.
it. He gets it.
Now he
Do
gets
you
it.
do
gets
parties?
it.
You
He
do
gets
bookings?
it.
You got some open,
Life's a
open
party,
slots.
baby. Life's a party.
Look, the horror fans, hornballs. You know what I mean? The chains and whip, the leather, they love it. Slam me up against the wall, pin me, choke me.
Are you breathing so heavy?
I'm imagining it. That's what
He went from-
Fredo said chains and whips, and my mind went blank, and all I thought about was the noise.
Oh.
The crack of the whip.
Oh
This
my.
boy went from I don't get it to I'm gonna download this.
Okay, now listen. There was a game that Fredo showed me and Trevor.
Dude, okay.
On Steam. When I turned around, I was not expecting to see what I saw.
Let me tell you, because
Tell us.
I'm kind of just doing this daily now because
ahead.
it's good to do in our profession. But like, I go to Steam and I just peruse around and like, what new games are being released? There's so many games that a lot of them are stupid and dumb, and it's like this would be a cool one-off, etc. Boy, oh boy, I've quickly realized there's no filter on Steam. There's a lot of sex games on Steam.
A lot of hentai games on
A
Steam.
lot of hentai games. So what I usually do is I'll pull it up.
You find
see
a
what's
list,
out,
you download the best
and then
ones.
I just swivel my monitor over to Joe.
I know the listen, I know the name of the game you showed me because it caught me.
I see.
It's called Sexy Valentine.
Oh, is that the one with the two guys? Oh yeah. So it was a nice
Release appropriate.
It was a nice lush garden, and two gentlemen just on this lovely bench at the end of it, well lit, both
Well hung?
both buff, butt ass naked, sitting on the bench, dicks to the sky, just holding each other's cock.
Oh wow.
Dude, you don't believe when Fredo. I was looking at something on my computer, and Fredo had already turned his monitor, and he was just waiting, and he was like, Joe, look at, what do you think about this game? And I was like taking a second, and I turned around, I was like, I took off my headphones, like, what the fuck? It was just like in my face.
Let's play this game.
I was gonna play this game, and I was like,
Who can jerk
Is
each
that the
other off
penguin
the
game you were
fastest?
talking about? I didn't know it was that kind of game.
Oh.
Off Topic is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. When we're at our best, we feel like we can absolutely tackle the world. No conflict too big, and all the small problems are manageable. But the flip side of that, when we're not at our best, can feel pretty overwhelming. That's where working with a therapist can help. It can get you closer to the best version of you, so you're ready to tackle everything that life throws at you. Therapy itself can be an amazing tool to have access to, not only to help you better understand yourself, but to build up those tools so you can take on the day-to-day. And if you're thinking of trying out therapy, BetterHelp is a fantastic option. First, it's 100% online, so it's convenient, no wrestling with traffic or parking to get to an appointment on time. Plus, BetterHelp is affordable and flexible. All you've got to do is fill out a quick questionnaire, and BetterHelp matches you with a licensed therapist. And if it's not a fit for you, you can switch therapists at any time with no additional charge. If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there. Visit BetterHelp.com/offtopic today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/offtopic.
Dude, Penguin Heist, that was pretty funny. I was like, what's this about? And I pulled up the trailer when I was like streaming, and it's just a penguin that goes on another penguin, slaps him, and it's like a meaty slap noise, like, psh, and then he falls down, and he just goes behind him on his butt, and while he's on the ground, he just goes, psh, 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 starts smacking the shit out of him. And I'm like, this is a game. I like this. This is a game.
there's a theme to a lot of your games that you've been.
What?
What's the theme?
Why? What's the theme?
Just like
Penguins?
penguins.
What is it?
Penguins?
You said you slap at his ass.
I mean, that's
Like,
the
it's
the
trailer.
game,
It's
bro.
The game. I don't,
Just
He didn't make the game.
he's finding them.
Well, they're finding him.
yeah, that's
They're
true.
calling to you.
That's true.
Like, they're putting the messages out there. He's just reading them.
Right.
Yeah.
Dev in chat said you can turn those off, Fredo. I don't know if that's possible, but You know,
But why would you want to? That's the question.
it's always just it's always just funny to see what the game.
That
is
was like the
about.
5th game that you did that to me
What do you
too.
mean? Oh, 5th game.
There were other games that you kept telling me, hey Joe, what do you think about this game? Anti-game.
Do you ever answer it?
It's a lot of
Do you ever answer
Yeah,
it?
we
Like,
told
you
him,
think about
play
it?
it. Let's do it.
Yeah, but he was telling me that
Penguin
about
Heights.
Majin Joe for months too, and he just kept saying, "Joe, when are we doing Majin Joe? Whenever you're ready, man." And then Joe would disappear for 3 weeks.
I got a lot going on.
That's fine. Stop.
Right,
So
exactly.
you stop telling me, "Hey, I'm ready when you are." How about tomorrow? Oh, I can't. How about next week? Not really good.
Maybe you're not ready.
Man, I was so ready to like just come back and like want to do stuff, and then other things come up, and I was like, "This just it's not gonna work."
Right, totally fine. That happens. But when you go to Michael, going,
I was eager, man. I was eager,
Too
man.
eager.
Whenever.
Too eager. It was too eager.
It was a day somewhat recently, like pretty recently, where you're like, back. I'm back. Hey, I'm back. I went, Joe, you canceled Off Topic today, and you went, look, that was different.
I said, look, I'm back, and Michael was like, you cancel out that. I said, I'm back for nothing live right now.
Like, that's different.
I just remember I was just like, oh, Joe's on Off Topic today. Great, he's here. And Cameron would be like, we lost Joe. I'm like, motherfucker. And then I think you had to fill in for him.
Yeah, you did have to fill in for me.
And then was that an episode of
Yeah.
What's Up?
It was Off Topic. Oh, it might have been What's Up.
It might have been What's Up.
That might have been a What's Up that you bailed on.
It might have been. I just remember because sometimes we have discussions earlier in the week of like who's an Off Topic, and it was very much like I was like, obviously I can be on. I'm always down, but it was also one of those things was like, oh, when you've been on for a while, give you a little break.
That's exactly what it was.
We could let someone else jump on, and I was like, cool, sweet, not on Off Topic that day. Michael, what's this invite for Off Topic today? He was like, Michael was like, let me tell you what this idiot said.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, my bad.
Oh no, I mean, I didn't care. Like,
My bad.
I'll jump on and talk about any random bullshit. I have a good time. But it was
I think
just
the thing is
funny when Michael's
Cameron's
like,
like-
look, we're gonna give you a little break. You've been on like 3 or 4 times in a row. And I was like, yeah, that's usually the cadence of like, if you're on a live, Michael's like, leave you a break, let someone else do it. And then it's like, we kind of need you. This man bailed. He went,
I mean,
yeah.
but he's here now.
He is.
Majin Joe's back.
Which
Joe's back with long hair.
with long
Long
Joe
I've decided
probably the worst reviewed episode of What's Up.
All right. Well, it was at the
Okay.
beginning. I haven't checked in.
you shouldn't. Don't look. Don't throw that out there in the universe. Okay? It can always go up. There's always a chance for an upward trend.
Well, the way the What's Up audience looks at it is that they see the reviews per episode, and then if they see like a really bad review, they go, "Oh, bad guest, not bad episode, not bad host,
No.
bad guest."
No. It's an episode is it's a collective of a lot of things. It's a
What?
it's the host and the guest. It's not always solely on one thing.
Yeah, but
It could be bad for a number of reasons.
I'm just saying, you ever see Inside the Actor Studio, James Lipton? It's like, if there was ever a bad episode, like, it was definitely the guest. Because that guy was like,
Immaculate
every single time.
But that's
But that's what we are.
Right.
So, 2 immaculate episodes, there's only one,
listen, man.
common denominator.
Nobody prepped me for this. All right. I thought I was
I don't
coming
think-
on
I don't
off
think anybody
topic. I didn't know I was
prepped
coming
Trevor or
on.
Jackie.
What's
no,
up?
they weren't prepped.
They weren't prepped.
And they did
I
just
wasn't
fine.
even prepped when I introed the show as What's Up with Michael and Alfredo.
Yeah, and then
And you know what?
Now
That's
I
probably
knew.
why I got such good reviews because it was a surprise. For
Right,
everybody.
and that's why
Right.
I
It was
wanted
a
this to
surprise
get
for
good
you.
reviews.
Were you not
I wanted to
surprised?
surprise you.
He just said I didn't know what it was coming into it, and then he said they probably did so well because it was a surprise. What is it then, Joe? Man's pacing.
What is it?
You've got him pacing.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
It's that little smirk he did when he turned around. No,
Keep it on the rails, Joe. I gotta go to the bathroom.
okay. Well,
All this water.
That sounds like something a bad guest would say.
now, hey, listen here.
I'm wrong.
Listen here. Right, but not in this case. No, but it feels good to be back, man. It felt weird. It felt weird being gone from something that I have only come to basically every single day for the last year, and taking like 2 months away. It was rough. It felt like a part of me was missing. And I really miss you, Alfredo. Did you miss me?
Sorry, what? Yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree.
Piece of shit. All right, okay, so tell me about what's up.
Yeah, it's really just about what's going on. You know, what's happening.
Now,
Mostly, what's up.
Yeah, but what's up like where? Like what's up, you know, in my life? What's up in the world? Or is it just what's up in general?
Well, see, the thing is, when Michael and I developed this on the spot, we very much said to ourselves, we don't want to confine our guests to a tight space, a box, right? Yeah. There's no emotion, there's no passion. It's restrictive.
Yeah.
And so that's why what's up is the perfect question.
I think you guys need to rethink your I think you guys need to rethink your like direction of the show, because I immediately felt cornered and put into a small, tight space, like a box.
Well, the difference is Trevor and Jack are professionals, right? And when you're a professional, sorry, flip it back on you. When you're a professional, you're never boxed in. You're ready for any situation.
I was waiting for it.
You're like, how is this man gonna flip it back on me?
Every time Fredo is gonna say something that's just like it's just dumb as hell.
And that's why we're gonna have
listen here, man.
a live shopping event for the Sippy Cup of Knowledge. When Trevor is writing about all these different mysteries and using his engineering degree to write scientific facts, I'm just gonna write shake it and bake it.
Shake it and bake it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Are you also gonna put Ricky Bobby?
No ghosts, good ghosts. You know, stuff like that. Just stuff that really connect with the audience.
Yeah.
Our listeners, the task force members.
Okay.
That's what it's about.
That's what they're about. Shake it and bake it. And
They're
no ghosts.
They're about mysteries and random bullshit that I say, because I say a lot of random bullshit.
Biggest mystery is what goes on in your head.
It's a mystery, bro.
even I don't know.
It's a fucking mystery. I have no idea, and it just randomly goes off every single time.
Hey,
and that's why I love games like Among Us. And
how's drinking beer out of a straw?
Totally fine, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Seems like it'd be strange. I don't know why.
I don't know.
What are you looking at?
Oh, you missed it. This guy was telling us how to run the show better.
Yeah. I gave a few suggestions for...
Why don't you make your own off-topic?
That's what I'm saying.
I will.
You do it.
I will.
Good. I'll help you.
Yeah.
Good, Joe.
will.
I'll help Joe make his very own off-topic.
I'll name it Up Dog.
You name it Up Dog. Cool. And he'll be the host.
And I'll do a great job.
Okay. Okay. Well.
But then I think this makes sense to really start that initiative of the show's bad. It's the host's fault.
Yes.
No, you can't change
I think
You can't change
it's a whole new show.
You can't
It's a
change the rules just
whole
because there's a different
new
host.
format.
There's a lot of ping ponging going on here with what's right and what's
Joe kept
wrong.
saying he was getting ping pong
I got-
in Dark Souls. He kept saying, I got ping pong.
There was
I got ping pong.
There was one moment that nobody's gonna fucking see coming, where I actually did get ping ponged, okay? And then you call it bing bong.
Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. I would call it pinballed, but you said ping ponged.
Yeah, ping pong.
I didn't say it didn't make sense.
Cultural difference.
I'll be right back.
Oh, he'll be right back.
What's your next idea for the show, Joe?
Do you think he's actually coming back?
How are you going to fix the show next?
He won't be back.
What are you saying over
How
here?
are you going to fix the show next, Joe?
How am I gonna fix the show?
What's your next idea?
Change the name.
What's
up to what's down?
What's down?
Yeah, what's going down?
See, that feels like it's too much, because then at that point you're like asking guests about their genitalia.
See, I think that's just a perspective issue. I think that's
Or if
if you ask someone what's up, they could, the ceiling.
No.
Or the forehead.
Who says my forehead?
Well, you're saying what's down, my genitalia, what's up, my forehead.
Yeah, but like what's up is so.
What do you know with Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
What do you know with Joe?
Oh shit.
Right, because Joe doesn't know anything.
Yes, That's why I'm asking my
So he's
guests.
asking you guys, what do you know?
So I can learn. What do you think the premise of the show is?
Teach me something.
There you go, yeah.
What do you know?
What do you,
I don't know anything.
What do you know? I don't know. Oh, get the fuck off my show. I'm trying to learn.
You gotta know something. What do you know?
Dude, coming up with $1 million ideas over here.
Coming up with dumb ideas. Some fucking ideas.
You know what?
Speaking of, I talked to you guys about this. I don't think I talked to the audience about this, but do a lot of Among Us is it's like deception style with a lot of different roles, and that's what kept it so spicy over the years. But we played a game called Goose Goose Duck, which is very similar to Among Us. It's been out for a couple years, but it has the coolest role because we've done Gmod with roles, we've done Among Us with roles. I told you this already, but the coolest neutral killing role. It's called, it plays just like Among Us, it's called the Pelican. And the game has built-in proxy chat. The Pelican is a neutral killing role. It goes around, and instead of killing people, he sucks them up instantly into their mouth.
Like Kirby?
Like Kirby. And what happens is, you suck someone up, they disappear, but when you're walking around, they're inside you, so you can hear them, they can hear
Does it
you.
sound muffled?
It doesn't.
They should make it.
They should make it muffled
to everyone else.
But like, so if I was the Pelican and I sucked you up, you would be inside me. I could hear you. You can hear me. But I could also go to other people and keep sucking people up, and then you guys can all talk to each other while you're inside me.
Holy shit!
And if I go to like push the button, you guys all die.
What?
Yeah. But here's the other thing. If like someone comes up and kills me, whether it's a good roll or another killing roll, someone comes up to me, kills me, and say there's like 3 of you guys.
People explode out of you?
People pop out of me. So the number of times, Jesus
God
Christ,
damn it! Here
man,
comes the
this
beast
guy
ghost.
is-
What?
This he is.
Okay, first of all, I dropped my mic pack and one of the batteries flew out, and I spent about 3 minutes trying to find it. So my mic's off. I need another AA battery. 2, Hollywood 101.
Damn it!
You don't cover up a body like this.
That's the body's tight.
You know what I mean?
Body's tight. He's back on his Beast Coast grind.
Today I wore the Beast Coast shirt for the first time in 2 years because I finally earned the right. I do need another battery though.
Man needs another battery. But, oh yeah, there would be times where I'd walk around, kill someone, and then like 4 people would pop out of them. And they'd be like, oh, thank God you saved us, thank you. And I'd be like, what the fuck just happened?
Right, he's back. I'm back.
That roll is amazing.
Sounds like OP though. If you can just go and suck people up all the time, and then they instantly die when like a body's reported or a button's.
If it's so easy, why don't you go suck people up?
Yeah.
I will.
You
Yeah.
try.
I'll suck them silly.
Okay.
You try sucking 4 people in a matter of 10 minutes.
I will. I'll try.
Actually, I think
I'll try
it's
my best.
very much
and I'll
possible.
succeed.
Actually, I think there's a lot of videos proving that's possible.
Where do you have these videos?
Hmm?
Where are these videos at?
RoosterTeeth.com.
Oh. Did you know that we had those kind of videos on the website?
For first members only.
Oh, reverse members only?
You sucking at games? Yeah.
Well,
Damn.
Sucking, no.
Damn.
It's not sucking at games,
Yeah, it
Michael.
is.
No,
Damn.
It's sucking for people.
Yeah, you're sucking for people at games. You're sucking for all of them. When you suck at Dark Souls, you suck for everyone. That's what you're saying, right?
I'm a martyr.
Oh.
In a good way.
Failure.
How many times did you hit that total in the past 2 weeks?
Probably about 10, 11 times.
Damn, that's consistency.
The consistency is outrageous.
Oof.
Okay?
Oof.
Telling you. I had to take the day off after I was up really late for Valentine's Day, and we went out, and then I drove in the morning. I was really tired the next day still, and I was like, I gotta work out. I was crawling to it. Lindsay was like, no, tomorrow.
Coach needs
Then
me.
I got up this morning. I was like, didn't have to wait, cranked it, and I was just all right, 2-minute rest between every exercise. I would have been dead yesterday.
Dude, you showed me some of the workouts. It's brutal. When you're doing your usual bench press and barbell or bar lifts and everything like that, and then it's body weight shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's the good stuff, though. Oh, it's terrible. That's the good stuff.
I mean, it is terrible.
Like, pop off that machine and do a
Right.
quick plank to push up for,
Right.
1 minute or something.
Yeah.
Which some of that is just like, I'm watching going, where the fuck am I putting my hands? Okay,
Yeah.
like a spider.
When
moving
you go, I want
parts.
that Marvel body, and you look at the very tight list of things you got to do besides the eating and the consistent workout and the steroids.
eating right.
And you see.
Don't forget, the biggest part is the steroids.
Yeah, you see that. Oh,
Big time.
There's a lot of like
There's steroids in firemen.
fucking planking and body weight.
Well, here's the other thing too
brutal shit.
I've never cared about, right? But like, if you're going for that Marvel bod, if you're going for that, that beauty bod, not like a Thor strength bod, right? Because it's, don't get me wrong, there's some beefy coaches on tonal, all right? But it's called tonal, not beefle.
It's not. It's not gonna be.
So I'm just saying, they don't ignore that shit. They are abs heavy, right? There's like all kinds of stretch in your gut. Yeah. And I go, I'm not going to do it, and then I do it, and I cry.
It's a lot of crunch.
Core's fun.
Yeah.
Huh?
Core's fun.
I hate core.
Cardio's the worst for me.
Cardio is the worst.
Cardio's-
They even have that if you want it.
Yeah.
Now, that I mostly avoid.
Cardio for me is the worst thing to do at the gym. Core is fine. Everything else is fun.
Yeah, for me, I rather swim. I have fun swimming. Right? You put on like a pair of like waterproof earbuds, just wrap around.
Oh, so you're going for the Jason Momoa bod.
Is that what?
I think he probably does more than swim.
No,
he is
he's
more, yeah,
Aquaman.
he doesn't just swim. Okay.
Does Aquaman even swim, or just he's
He
moved
just
through
kinda-
water?
You don't
That
see
seems
Aquaman
not even
going like
that
this,
doesn't
bro.
count.
You see
He's so
Aquaman just-
strong that all he does is vibrate his body and it shoots him through the water. All he does is sit there and flex and he kind of shakes a little bit like this. And he goes at supersonic speeds.
Right, so he doesn't swim.
Right.
Because he swam to get to that point. He's now past the point of using his arms and his
I don't
legs.
think that was
That's
ever
not
the
how that
case.
works.
Do you think that's gonna happen to you in Dark Souls at one point?
One day-
You're gonna start rolling and zip all over the place.
Majin Joe's gonna
like,
get so
like Shane was
strong.
fucking with the camera before, melting everyone.
That's the first person view of Majin Joe. Dark Souls.
That's his first person view when you keep mashing B and he just keeps rolling. It's just the world spinning like this.
Draining your fucking stamina. My biggest fuck up when I play Dark Souls is I always roll away, like straight away from the character. And I've come to realize that a lot of good tactics and a lot of good fights or like maneuvers against characters is rolling towards them.
Yes.
Because they'll hit forward. And
Yes.
And that's
forward.
one thing that Majin
Yes,
Joe does very
but
well.
not,
I'll lean back
but
and
not
they'll
away and
fucking-
forward and
Yes.
away and
Right,
forward.
right.
It's more of like
look, I go
towards them to
back,
dodge
I
and
don't go back
attack,
and
then
forward.
attack, or like roll again to
Yeah.
get behind them. You have some of that down.
Most.
But you have to relearn. Like your muscles have atrophied,
Yes.
and you have to relearn how to use them.
Yes, that's actually what's happening. Because I'm sitting here, I can't tell you how many times I drank a flask when I was just.
I know.
I mean,
you don't
he's-
have to tell me.
yeah,
I saw.
he
over
saw-
and over again.
he's mentioned it to
It also like it wasn't just in the middle of nowhere. It was always standing at a door or a lever or something where clearly Joe was trying to interact with. And you go, "Oh, you thirsty? Take a break before you open that door."
I mean, you've played Sekiro, right?
It's the only From Software game I haven't beaten. I'm at like the final boss,
Oh, okay.
but I've played it. Yeah,
How does it play?
very differently. It doesn't play like any of the other games.
Interesting.
Yeah, it doesn't play at all like Dark Souls or Bloodborne.
Easier, harder, different?
Different.
Okay.
It's also hard, but much different.
Okay.
It's kind of like, I don't know, man. It's kind of like faster Dark Souls. It's simpler in some terms in that there's no like weapons or anything.
Oh.
You just get like your sword, and then you have like sidearms that you can use, and that's really like which ones do you want to carry. As far as like little like equipments, like
okay.
this thing blocks some attacks, or this is just like a smoke bomb that helps you in a fight. You eventually, if you find shit, you can get like 8 or 9 of those, or like a bunch of them. But then there's like a million different types that like tweak what they do. That's really the like customization, and like there's techniques and shit you can learn like when you level up. But as far as like the fighting and shit, that's just from the get go. Like here's your sword, here's your little secondary thing. And the biggest difference is it's so much grappling, so much like just zipping through the air like a grappling hook.
Oh shit.
There's a lot. It's very jumpy. It's all like running on rooftops and jumping, which, as you know, is like never been done until Elden Ring. And even Elden Ring is like they added jump to Dark Souls.
Mostly you jump because of the horse.
This game is like you run, you jump, you throw a hook shot onto a roof, you pull yourself up.
What the fuck?
Like it plays very different than
like
the other
Spider-Man.
games, but it's fucking hard.
Sicko sounds fun.
It is fun.
Just movement alone. That's the one thing I hate about Dark Souls, how slow it is.
It is clunky, and you're playing 3,
Yeah,
which is pretty good too.
which is good movement.
1 is like
comparatively.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get
excited to play
smoother.
Elden Ring.
They get smoother. Yeah, Joe keeps wanting to play the next game.
But I'm actually
just
not
the
allowed to
man.
play the game, even in my free time, because it gives me practice
Exactly.
in Dark Souls 3. So I'm actually barred.
That would make no sense.
You're just gonna keep
also,
keep
also here's
content
the other
from your
thing.
audience.
Here's the other thing too. Joe's gonna act like they're borrowing me from this game. These games you never wanted to play before ever until we started the series.
True.
You don't then go after we start the series. Can I practice a lot in my spare time? You had 10 years to play these games.
I always looked
and
at
you
these
chose
games and I
not to.
didn't like them.
Okay, but now you like them. You got to give it to the audience, Joe.
Yeah.
You got to let them have it.
Now I like it, but now I want to go and do other Dark Souls.
So finish this one.
It's really hard, man.
So you're not going to fare well in the others.
Yeah, I will. Elden Ring's got a lot of
that
a lot
felt
of different-
so real.
if
It's
you-
really hard, man. That felt so real.
If you beat Dark Souls 3, then you can play any other Dark Souls game you want on your own time.
There you go.
Speed it tomorrow.
Okay,
Before
sure.
You. No, you
lied.
won't.
Yeah. What do you
I
got?
lied.
What do you got going on tomorrow?
I'm out tomorrow
Okay.
at 2.
Tomorrow.
Because I'm getting my teeth clean.
Oh. Well, while Joe gets his teeth clean and whatnot, we, more specifically you, during the Achievement Hunter stream, are going to be playing Metroid Prime, the remake, remastered. I'm excited. Because
It's
Trevor's going to
fun.
be there, and apparently Trevor played the shit out of that game.
Trevor said that was the 1st
I've-
Metroid game he ever played.
Yeah.
Was Prime.
I've never played I've never
Came out
played it.
in
You played it, Trevor played it.
2002.
You're going to pilot it, and I'm going to sit there and
Yeah.
enjoy it. and
like
lay back and
Samus's
watch.
ship.
Yeah? Yeah.
Super cool thumbnail.
I've played Metroid Fusion. Was on the
Fusion came out the same day as
like
Prime.
the 3DS or whatever.
That was on the Game Boy Advance.
Everyone dance.
Metroid Prime and Metroid Fusion dropped on the same day.
Oh shit!
And there was
I
like
did,
on the
I
GameCube?
did
yeah,
Fusion.
and there was like cross-play bonuses and shit
Oh,
if you
fuck.
plugged them in.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You could get like the Fusion suit in Metroid Prime, like as a skin.
Oh, that's
you
sick.
know, like the crazy
Yeah.
Fusion X suit. And then it's like if you beat the game and had save data, and then the other way around, if you owned Fusion and beat that and like plugged it into the GameCube, you could play the original NES Metroid on Metroid Prime on the GameCube.
Oh,
It would just like unlock the
that's sick.
original game,
oh, that's pretty.
which was real fucking cool in 2002.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before it's like, oh, I'm just gonna digitally download this. Like that's unless you have a ROM or something, which those are impossible to find.
You can't find them anywhere.
Nowhere, dude. Well, because the data is just so large, people don't want to host it. It costs so much.
Yeah, it's
And those old games are notoriously
right.
huge. 'cause
Man, it'd be so cool.
they didn't figure out how to
just
like
play those on
keep that small.
like a
wasn't
handheld
efficient.
device that was I don't know, maybe like a Steam made one or something, and emulator or something.
Don't give them that idea without them paying you for it.
Oh shit! No one take that. It's
already out there.
No one take that. Cut that.
But what you can take is a look at your new employee uniform at the Rat and Grackle. Why wait? Is someone advancing their career as we speak? Yes, sir, you too could join the Rat and Grackle. Do you want to get all burnt up in the kitchen and sweaty and have some grease pit stains? Well, this is the shirt for you. Check out the Rat and Grackle. Also, Joe's doing something. Let's go to Joe.
Well, it's the Achievement
Get
Hunter.
off of me.
It's the Achievement Hunter pub collection.
Go ahead.
Okay.
While you're at the Rat and Grackle, you can also grab yourself a can of Achievement Hunter Energy, sold exclusively at what's it
Racking?
What's it called? Rack and Grackle?
It's the worst episode of What's Up ever.
What is it?
We can't.
The Rat and Cracker.
We can't release this.
Make sure a proud sponsor, Achievement Hunter Energy at the Rat and Cracker. Get your can there now.
Okay. So he won't be back, right?
Hey, is that everything you wanted, or?
Huh?
I don't know. I don't give a shit about that shirt.
But that's
Yeah.
But that you're selling that.
I care about.
No, I'm selling that.
I care about this sippy
I'm selling
cup.
that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm working on this.
That's. I get more credit for that one. Like, let's just do simple math.
I made this.
Simple math, right? You got an Achievement Hunter shirt. Even if no one puts in credit, it's like, I got to divvy that up 10 ways.
Yeah.
This, I'm getting a third of the credit at least.
Right.
Nick don't count. He's a sauce monkey.
You're getting half.
You know?
Christian.
I'm just saying.
He's
that's
behind
a
the
third
scenes.
credit. I sell one of the, that's worth 3 of those to me personally.
Yeah.
But I just figured that you wanted.
Yeah, well, you did a,
Well, you tried.
well, yeah, you tried. Good
job.
one. You saved me from being mean.
Thanks. Get your shirt
Or hat.
or hat at the Rat.
Or these fun little bottle
Rat
cap
and-
openers.
Yeah,
These are actually pretty cool. They're magnetic.
Pretty sick.
And it says the Rat and Grackle. And then there's a bottle cap opener, and then I'm told this is for twisty tops if you still need this.
Why do you need it for a twisty?
Hey, maybe you don't need it, you have it.
Maybe you
Why no?
have gentle hands.
Or maybe you are a hand model and you have very strong hands, but you can't risk an injury. So you use this.
I mean, if you're a hand
Makes sense to
model,
me.
you probably are very conscious of like what you're doing with your hands, no?
Right. So you wouldn't be using a twist off.
There you
That's what I'm
go.
saying.
Do you
If
think
you're
hand models wear like
gloves?
protection all
Yeah,
the
they wear
time?
gloves. Didn't you see when George was a hand model?
I'm sure they do things like I don't know, like
George Costanza?
Like-
Costanza. Can't stand ya.
like a glove mask, right? Or you put your glove on and inside the glove is like lotion or whatever. They probably do something like that.
All the time though?
Huh?
All the time?
I would
Well, if
think
that's,
so.
I mean, that's how they make their living.
Right.
Would you do that?
If that was my living,
If
I
you
got
had to
paid
show
for it,
up and
yes.
hold some shit and then
Yes.
get paid buku bucks, I'd keep my
Yeah.
hands in sticky gloves.
Ooh, no. What? It'd probably get all pruny up in there.
I mean, they can't get that pruny, otherwise they wouldn't be putting your hands in.
I don't. Oh, yeah.
That's,
They have it for feet. They do it for feet. They have the little fucking like.
Oh, I love them for feet. I love wearing socks with fucking lotion.
He knows that what it is.
I'm just saying, like, why on the hands? Just makes no sense. On the feet, yeah, sure.
hand model. You see how? I mean,
A lot of
honestly
feet
though,
models, too.
you know, we're talking about hand models or whatever. Like, yeah, the hand's pretty pristine. You look at like an actual like advertisement that has like a hand in it.
Oh, yeah,
primarily
they're, like,
a hand.
perfect.
It's like I'm sure.
gotta have a
it's
hand
touched up.
model. Can't have some just stray hand coming in looking all yucky.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
You can't. That's
Dude,
not
the
me.
blemishes, the scrapes, and the scars, I'd be laughed at in the
Makes
hand
it
model
makes it look
community.
more human.
Right, people don't want human, Joe. They want perfection.
Exactly.
We're talking about Marvel.
Joe.
Who wants human? We want Adonises, damn it. We want absolute oblique perfection. How do you fucking work on your obliques? How do you even... You just do a bunch of fucking server marches? I'm gonna do a waiter march?
Waiter.
Yeah, you gotta hold the tray up while you march. Each hand.
What's an oblique? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay.
You weren't kidding.
He wasn't. He knows now. Oh, I was doing research.
Mike, you gonna
'cause-
get wings? You gonna get wings?
What? Oh,
You
what?
grow your wings out on your
Your
tonal?
workout.
You know what the wings are?
I don't know what
On the rib. The rib muscles? The ones that
I
they're
don't-
called wings. Right here?
they're not. I don't think they're called wings.
They're called wings.
Anyways.
I think that might be slang. I don't think they're called wings.
No, they're called wings.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like
Sure.
you're not gymming is not a thing.
I mean, it's
My ER doctor very much hammered me for that.
well.
You're saying gymming?
Yeah.
Well, I've been gymming a lot.
Yeah, and he said, "What's gymming?" I'm like, "Come on, I know it's not an actual thing."
Was he old?
No, he was like in his late 30s, early 40s.
Yeah, that's how he knew you were
And then
making
wrote
no
that
sense,
on my
bro.
fucking paper, like was quote unquote gymming. I'm like, you piece of shit.
They put it in quotes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
Damn, that's fucked up.
Watch what you say. Watch what you say about a doctor.
doctor.
Fucked up.
Right.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Your ER doctor did that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's funny. I forgot he's been gone so long. We already all laughed at you for it.
Yeah.
No.
No, that already. Yeah.
I'm telling you, I feel like I went through a time skip, okay?
Yeah. That's okay.
Well, look at these fucking
I had to
doing
send.
it again.
I had to send Jackie. I was because you know I love doing my research about this and whatnot and the tonal that Michael's now convincing everyone to get.
I'm not convincing. I'm just spreading the word, and you're just a little. You got a little chip on your shoulder because that was like your thing, and then you waited. You just sat on it like Joe sitting
I
on
waited
his
longer than a
souls.
day.
Waited longer than a day. It's also there's no way you gathered all that information in a day. that you told me about.
No, what I'm saying is when I told you, I didn't realize I had less than 24 hours.
But you know that. Yes, you do. Of course you know that already.
Not that quick.
Of course you know it.
Not that
How many times do
quick.
I have to do it? How many monitors do I have to buy? How many things do you have to show me?
Look.
That I say, you do the research, I'm going to get it. And then you go, what?
Look,
Why you get it?
usually it's
Well,
like...
you sold me on it.
usually
And
I
then
have,
Alfredo
like,
goes,
3 days.
no, stop selling other people on it.
Usually I have like 3 days, and it's like on something. It's like a monitor or something. Or
Yeah,
whatnot.
dude, because
this is a whole like installation process.
Bro, but you made the mistake of tickling the gym rat. And Mikey had given up the gym, and I said, never again.
I went up to that swirly tail.
And then I turned the light off,
started tickling it.
and all the stage lights went off. And then Fredo went, you heard about this gym? And there was a, and all the lights came back on.
It's true.
Magic Mike.
Yup, big time.
You're in the
Was it
final
Last
movie.
Dance is the latest one. But now I'm doing it with a gaming laptop. Jackie's back into WoW. And I made the comment of like, oh, you know, man, if we had like a gaming laptop, you just play WoW in bed. While we're, like,
Get the one
watching
with the
shows.
second screen in it.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, that's pretty dope.
Jackie needs it.
No.
I think she does.
Look.
I disagree.
If Jackie was going to be
because
playing
you could
a ton of games,
be gaming on it,
yes.
and then on the little screen, you're also gaming Marvel Snap because it's a touch screen.
But
and you can
for
play Snap.
WoW,
The same one that you have?
bro, for
Yes.
Okay.
yeah. But for WoW, so I was doing my research last night, and she texted me to send her the options. Dude. I sent her 2. I was like, this one has an i7 and a 3070.
I'll let her know the one.
And look, I know you're gonna want to push the limit past the computer, so this is the one that will help you. It's a little more expensive. And then I went, this one is like $300 cheaper, but it's an i5 3050 Ti. It will more than crush WoW.
You should actually look for
Okay.
a Ryzen CPU PC.
I was looking, but they're all stuffed with like 3050s.
Disgusting.
Ooh, 3050.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's what I'm saying.
disgusting. Does that even run
And
anymore?
then a lot of the Intel ones had 3070s.
Just wait for the new generation.
Well, she wants it now.
Oh, I don't know what I did with my phone.
You're not JJ Wentworth, so
the latest expansion, you could be a dragon. So she's like, I walked in this morning and she came home. She did a night shift. She came home, took care of the pups, and then instantly jumped on to WoW. And I woke up and I'm like, what the fuck? She's not here. And then I walked over and she's sitting there
you know that's
on the
called?
computer, and she's like, I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I made a dragon. Look, and then was like, I could fly. And,
Why didn't she just get it on Steam Deck?
huh?
Steam Deck? Wow. Steam Deck?
Do you think WoW could run properly on a Steam Deck?
Probably.
I
mean, Diablo does.
Oh, the way it
It's on
controls
Battle.net.
and
WoW,
stuff, though. There's a
yeah.
lot of like,
There's a lot of buttons.
A
you
lot
gotta
of
press in
buttons.
WoW.
yeah. I don't know why it wouldn't work. You need way too many fucking buttons for that game. Yeah. But I did say, I was like, look, you get a laptop, you could play in bed while hanging
And
out
also,
next to me.
you can just hook up like a mouse and keyboard to it. Just saying.
You could,
But
but
playing a whole
I pitched her the like laptop in bed, and then using one of those like laptop kind of like lap trays with the little like side mouse pad like built in, you know, and then the cooling fans. I was like, you can do that. So in that way, then I'll do the whole. I talked about this a ton of times. Dock my Steam Deck to the OLED, and then sit back and play some fucking games. That's how I want to be living. The cool thing too. Is that like we're going over to the to Jeremy and Kat's this weekend? I was like, it literally takes up no space. I should just bring the dock in case we want to play like a fucking PC party game on the goddamn TV or something like that.
If you wanted to plug it into the TV and then play WoW
That won't
on a
happen.
Steam Deck.
No.
Why?
There's too many buttons.
Did you mod your Steam Deck? That
Mm,
had Blizzard on it?
You don't have to
you
mod it.
don't
just
mod
have to
it. You just
shit.
download it
Oh.
There's no modding.
because it has a built-in OS,
It has Linux.
Linux. So
Oh.
Yeah, so
You
you can just launch it in Linux and
Yeah.
like just pull up a YouTube video. It's like, here's how you get this shit to work on Steam Deck.
yeah, you just launch to the like Linux desktop because you can launch into the Steam OS or Linux OS. Then you just download it and then you just add it to the Steam library.
It's some annoying hoops to go through, but you only
It
do
is.
it one time.
Once you set your
Steam
set.
Deck now. God damn it.
I do
I'm just
that.
saying.
I do that with Trevor's gonna get one.
Like Diablo 2 runs
maybe.
perfect on it.
I did that with EA. So I just go to the Steam and it says like non-Steam apps, and I click on like the EA Play,
Origin.
whatever the fuck they call it now, EA Play or some shit. And I boot that up, and then I boot up, what was it, Star Wars, the fucking Dark Souls one. I forgot what it's called. There's
Jedi Punch or something.
Jedi Mind Trick.
Yes,
No.
the sequel, Jedi Survival. I don't know.
Jedi
No, it's not that.
Fallen Anus. That's what
Fallen Order.
Fallen Anus.
Is it Fallen Order?
it is. Oh, maybe that.
Yeah, it could be that. The sequel to that, I think, is out like next month or some shit.
What? I mean, what's the sequel to a Falling Anus?
A rising anus.
Right. Yeah.
A surviving anus.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
My anus has fallen, but survived.
Well,
Kind of like Luke at the end of episode 5.
what? You fell from grayness?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, fuck yeah,
Drainus.
that's the way I want to live.
Grayness. Oh fuck.
Oh, what
Drainus,
was
man.
Drainus again?
Drainus was a video Joe and I
Fallen
shot.
Order. Yep.
And then we shot Drainus 2, and then I think somebody fucked it up.
Yep.
Probably
Drainus was lost today.
Well, Drainus 2.
Yeah.
And I could say we could just redrain. Because much like Dark Souls, it was only just bad for Joe. Drainus 2, I remember, was
Well, it was bad.
It was
bad.
It was bad.
Yeah. It was really bad. I won't deny that one.
Drainus.
Dark Souls, I'll fight till the
All right.
fight till the end.
Fight.
Dra-
I just remember it was like, I
Drainus
was
2
lost
was
Drainus
miserable.
2, and Joe went, oh no.
I found out that footage was gone, man. I was celebrating.
Hang on, I gotta find my phone. Jaren told me what game they were playing. Oh, Wild Hearts.
Wild cards?
No, Hearts.
Oh.
Wild
Up next, Post Team does stuff. They're gonna be playing Wild Hearts. Is that the one
Jaren.
set in the war, like
Larry.
in the war with the dog?
It's someone
the
else.
sequel to Sexy Valentine.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where my phone went.
Do you think they're probably only?
I lost
There's
it.
probably a Steam game called Sexy Valentine.
Hang on, I'll find it.
Oh,
A lot.
Here it is.
Just a lot of
a lot of meat.
stuff on it.
Found it.
Yeah.
A lot of meat.
I knew that. Wild Hearts is a Monster Hunter-esque game with Jaren, Larry, and Jake.
Oh, that game just came out, and it is just straight up Monster Hunter. It's like that's what it is. And they're just like, well, it's kind of like it's inspired by
yeah,
Monster
and
Hunter.
then it's got
It's got some similarities to Monster Hunter. They said, I'm like, this is straight up Monster Hunter. If you if you close your eyes and blur it a little bit, you're like, am I playing Monster Hunter?
It's kind of like looking at someone playing Monster Hunter Rise when I have my glasses off and I wake up in the morning. It's like that.
I love the premise of Monster Hunter. I can't get past the controls. They're too funky for me.
I'll get a mouse and keyboard in your Steam Deck.
No, I have tried playing Monster Hunter World on the keyboard. It's a little rough.
I think that's a controller game.
It's a little rough.
But
I think that one's like specific.
It's
Yeah,
just
you
so
should
all
probably
over
get
the
good at
place.
it.
I'm like,
He wanted to use a mouse and keyboard for Dark Souls, and I think even you had to step in and say,
oh yeah.
Do you think it'd be difficult?
I don't think it's going to be easier.
It's not great. It's not
I
great.
can't imagine how it would help you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a mouse and keyboard master.
Okay. I mean,
Right.
feel free to try next time.
And
Maybe you'll be better.
Maybe we'll try it.
What we need to try is
Yeah.
there's a new VR shooter that is essentially Siege in VR.
Yo, what we need to try is some steaks next week.
Steaks? Yeah.
You can come.
what? You're
Oh,
Wait. Huh.
I'm not going to be.
Oh man. Scheduling issue.
No.
Oh.
Which is crazy because I was planning it to go
Right.
with you and Jackie.
Right,
And then it was
because-
like, let's invite all our friends. And then you can't go.
Yeah, we were the
So we'll
primary
just, seems like a waste not
reason.
to go.
Yeah. And I think I remember you asking if it could be rescheduled, but
Right. And I said, well, no, we'll just go again. We're not going to not go.
yeah.
Right. Well, I asked, please reschedule.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys were like, oh, I'll go again. I just don't want to miss out.
Well, you are gonna miss out. That's the thing.
Well,
Just
don't-
because you don't want something doesn't mean it's just gonna
don't
happen.
just don't tell me about it.
Oh, well, I'll take pictures.
Don't worry. Hey, you want to be on off topic next week?
What's up?
It should be all three be on off topic. Let's talk about the steak day next week.
Well, that's I'm not going to do episode 4 with the same guest.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll ask Majin Joe if he can come.
Think Jeremy wants steak?
You got your buffalo dip.
Got buffalo dip.
It's good.
It's really good. It's not steak.
It ain't a perfect 10.
It's not a perfect 10. Jeremy, you want steak?
She's not watching this shit.
Can we just put him out
Hey.
of his misery?
Thanks for watching episode 3 of What's Up with Michael and Alfredo. Our guest this episode will not be welcome back. Stay tuned if you want to see the post team playing Wild Hearts with Jacob, Larry, and Jaren.
There we go.
I wonder who the monster is. Like, is it one of them?
Sarah.
Oh,
Am I still getting paid for this episode, or is that
I don't know. Nothing to do with
That's
me.
not how this works.
what? You
don't
just
work for
invited
me?
me as
I
a
don't know.
guest.
I didn't. But who reached out to you? Not me.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Did I reach out to you?
It wasn't.
I
No.
don't know. I don't know who reached
Is
out.
my name on the email?
Honestly, you should be paying us
I don't know who the fuck you are.
for what you did to the show.
Fuck off. This is crazy.
And for the free promo.
All right,
What's
do a
up with
couple.
that
Do a couple more dips on the way out. Let's go.